Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is 10:39 p.m. Wednesday, April 16th, 2014. Ran my errands really fast tonight. Didn't venture into Toys R Us for the simple fact Doomstone is going to hit, I guess, next Wednesday, the 23rd. They're kind of doing a Times Square Toys R Us event. I think along the lines of Ninjini earlier in the year 2013, but that kind of tells me we probably wouldn't have seen him. Like I said, I was kind of in a hurry, number one, because I wanted to record this, get it edited, uploaded, and make the Boomjet post public with the other videos. All I lack on it are these last two pass, which shouldn't take long. And then Mavericks and Grizzlies were playing. That game wound up going into overtime. And a couple other reasons I wanted to get home early, but if all goes well, these should edit really fast, upload, have the post up probably shortly after I shower tonight, and then I'll come in kind of torn between starting with Rubble Rouser, that's me going alphabetically by element, and or actually just like doing the ones that I really want to upgrade really bad, which would be along the lines of Night Shift, Stink Bomb, Spy Rise, etc. But just to recap, Boomjet was the very first swapper I ever recorded upgrades for. That was followed right behind by Free Ranger. Then I kind of debated how to do it. Did test videos with Freeze Blade and Trap Shadow. Ultimately decided with your input to do the 5 video format. Base upgrades, video number 1, video 2, top path 1, video 3, top path 2, video 4, bottom path 1, video 5, bottom path 2. The good news is, these two recordings tonight will be the last time I ever mention it. Whoever I record next, Rubble Rouser, Stink Bomb, somebody, I'll probably say, hey, this is when we start my 5 video format, and that'll be the end of it. There won't be these long explanations. As is, I have to do this because ultimately when it's all said and done, if I have the 5 video format for everyone but 4 characters, a lot of people say, hey, why didn't you do base upgrades for Boomjet, yada yada. So I try to cover my bases here. That said, it works out well with my second Boomjet, the one in the packaging on the portal now, and Legendary Free Ranger. I get to do that format. It's just the other two paths are tied in with the base upgrades in a longer video. So that said, where I left off with this Monday night, I got really tired. It was almost like, I don't remember, probably 4 to 5 a.m. And didn't want to go through and record it. Decided I'd wait for it. Then last night, it took so freaking long for the videos to upload. I just kind of got Free Ranger's post up and decided I'd do this one tonight. So, like I said, plan is to crank out these two paths, which will be Squad Leader and Ace Gunner. I'm pretty excited about both of them. And then edit, upload, probably when I shower, come out, make the post public, and then come in and start recording whoever that may be. Quick recap from tonight, though. Didn't go into Toys R Us, like I said. Debated running to GameStop. Didn't do that either. At Target, though, I had a couple people recently, when I introduced, I guess, Enchanted Lightcore Starstrike, saying that they didn't like her, but they bought her because they couldn't find regular Starstrike. Got to thinking about it, I hadn't seen that chick in a long time either. Tonight at Target, they had a really good stock on Wave 4, and then on the singles, it looked like they'd restocked Starstrike, at least. There were several of them there. Most notable thing, I know some of you were like adamantly against the double pack with Nitro Magnacharge way back at launch day. The single packs, I'm not talking about Nitro Freeze Blade, he was nowhere in sight, but Nitro Magnacharge, who came out at launch at Target, he actually now has a single pack release. There were several of them at my local store. Now that I think about it, I probably should have got one, but nonetheless, if you held out or if you missed the double packs, I know a lot of times Target, they get their stuff that's special, sell it out, you never see it again. If you kind of held out like you should do instead of paying crud tons of money for something that's not worth that, run by Target, tomorrow, this weekend, whenever you get a chance, and you can probably land a single pack of Nitro Magnacharge. Obviously, the hardcore collectors that have to have everything unboxed or sealed for display purposes, you'll want to go there, pick that up. The good news is they have a deal going, buy 2 get one of equal or lesser value free, if I'm not mistaken. Still, I ran in there. I was hoping they'd have Roller Brawl, and I was thinking I'd get her and Riptide. There's still like 2 Riptides there, and they've never gotten Roller Brawl back. I can't find the chick anywhere. So I do have her, but I really like her. I want a second one for the other upgrade pass. I don't make this stuff up. If I tell you I wouldn't spend the money to go buy another one, I actually don't. I could easily get another Roller Brawl. It'd probably cost me, 15-20 bucks, maybe something along those lines, but I'm not going to do that. I'm cheap, thrifty, not stupid, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to patiently wait until she returns and probably wait for a sale once she's back. So that said, that kind of gets you caught up again. I did that simply for the fact I'm planning on editing and uploading these tonight, so that kind of keeps you up to par with what's going on. Also of note, though, my local Target had nothing in terms of the Easter Skylanders, which is a little troubling. You'll probably want to try GameStop or Toys R Us for those. My Toys R Us had limited stock last week, so maybe call around before you go. But again, Easter's kind of this Sunday, so hopefully you took my advice and went for those guys when they became available. That said, none of that matters anymore because we're going to do this. This Boomjet right now has the base upgrades for both the top and the bottom. Let's kind of go ahead and recap the top here. Okay, so that was the 60, but 40 to 60 is where we were at in terms of his basic bomb toss. And then the super bomb, you charge it up. Note that you can move around. You can actually move while you're actually charging it up. It's going to do 85 to 128 on the critical side. His speed is up to 50. I think the bottom end soul gems, what changes that? Airstrike, we need to take a look at that one, obviously, because we're going to take squad leader. But 44, sweet. I think that was a critical at the end of that. It looked like a 60 something. That's like the first time I've seen a critical on that in forever. What I'll do, when I edit this, I'll just remember it was my first run with Airstrike, and I'll see if I can pick up on that. If I can, I will have it reflected in the spreadsheet for you. I went ahead, I actually talked to Glenn before I started recording, so we don't have to listen to him. You're welcome. And we're going to come in here to the top side. Now, right here, if you don't know which path to pick, if you're debating it, you can either go blindly into it like I like to do, just for the element of surprise, or if funds are tight, and you really want to get the best one, you're going to want to research it. That's where my videos hopefully come in and help you, particularly this 5-video format where you can simply look for Storm Bomber or Squad Leader. It's kind of a weird deal because Squad Leader, I griped about this in the long first ever upgrade video, but Squad Leader to me looks like the box art should be for Storm Bomber because he's throwing his football. Looks to have nothing to do with the airstrike. I mean, you can clearly see the motion streaks as if Boomjet just threw that football bomb. Up here it makes sense, I mean, once you've done it, but it looks more like something you see at the bottom end. But nonetheless, Storm Bomber is in the first Boomjet video. Sadly, that one includes base and Skyrider, so you'll kind of have to scrub through there if you just want to see that. But we're going to focus in on Squad Leader right now. Call in more powerful bombing runs from aircraft. So let's go ahead and do that. I like this little warning here just in case that you accidentally click something. It's not a big deal. Again, once you pick a path, you are locked in. If you hate it, you got to reset your character. If you love it and the other path seems awesome, you'll have to pick up a second character. Boomjet very much appealed to me, so I have no issues having a second. But coming down here, it's called Bombers, and again, even the artwork here, it's the same thing, of course, but would have been nice if it was like more reflective that this is your tertiary. A lot of people probably, if you just breeze through here and you forget about airstrike because you don't use it or something, probably thinking, oh, I'm going to upgrade the football bombs instead of doing that storm thing up there. And that would be the exact opposite of what it is, but nonetheless, bombers. Airstrikes now drop bombs that do damage in a large area. Remember, essentially, when I came in here and we previewed it just now, you saw the 44s, maybe a 60 something. But it's basically a straight line. You can see that shadow of the fighter jet. It's really cool. And it has decent range, but I mean, it's basically just like a straight path, if you will. Path being a better word than line in this case. But price is $960. All my prices are reflected of the 18 wing Sapphire, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. And of course we can't buy this next one because it's going to do increased damage. So let's back out of here. Back out. Jump over here. Let's just check it out right here. Kind of see what it looks like at the deck. Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. Alright, this should be pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. Gonna fire it straight up the middle if I can. 44. Those bombs only do 10. You gotta be kidding. They're the size of a super bomb. They're gonna do 10 damage. So the 44 stayed the same, and then what is it? 4 bombs, I'm thinking. Let's come way back over here, and then I'll try to run up behind it. Cool. Yeah, I guess it's gonna limit us to 4 bombs. But 44 is gonna be your, like rapid gunfire numbers, which is odd when the bombs only do 10. But maybe that'll be rectified here whenever we pick up the one that's going to enhance that. Nonetheless, that's actually pretty cool. I like it, the aesthetics of it at least. It would be nice if whatever this is going to like bump that up to maybe like a, I don't know, 60, critical hit of 80, and then maybe the bombs to a 20. That would be very, very nice to see. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We're going to buy tight formation. Press X to call in an airstrike that does increase damage. Again, price $12.80. I'll pick that up. Yeah, back out. We got to check this out. Technically, I could have bought the soul gem, but be all methodical about it, I suppose. Let's just kind of position ourselves where we can see all 5 different things. Awesome. That's like my dream come true right there. Let me try and line up these 3. That's actually probably our best thing to do, even though it might lock me into that funky camera angle. 52, 52, 52, and they're doing 20. I think I saw a 78 the very first time. That's probably going to be our critical number. 52. That's pretty sweet. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's 4 bombs again. And 52, so we'll just generalize it. 52x3 is going to be 156, 20x4 is 80, 156 and 80 is 236. My math is probably a lot better because I'm currently not like fighting sleep. Okay, that was a 78, so this went from 44 and possibly 60 something, again I'll have to take a look at that, to 52 to 78. On the like gunshots, if you will. And the bomb drops went from 10 to 20, so pretty significant jumps there. Let's come in now. We're gonna pick up his soul gem, which I think is pretty cool. Definitely makes him even that much more unique. It's called supply drop. Airstrike has a chance to drop health supplies if your health is low. Price of $22.40. We'll pick that up. Also of note tonight, I got home and my pizza burned, so it was a little disappointing. I like thin crust pizza, and they hadn't had it at the grocery store in a while, and they finally had it, so I bought 2 of them. There really can only fit 1 in the freezer, and I wanted to make it tonight, so I did, and I don't know what happened, but it burned really bad, so I just kind of like ate a little bit of tomato and cheese off the top of it, so. And I don't have it left over for tomorrow now because it's edible that first time after you burn it, but in all honesty, if you try to reheat that the next night, it's horrible, and it's kind of a lost cause. Well, it's $3.99. It's cheap pizza, but it's actually really good. I like it better when it's kind of weird like that. So, nonetheless, I don't know that this is going to showcase the supply drop for the simple fact our health isn't low. But basically just picture, I guess, instead of like one of those bombs in this case, a little present package coming down that I guess would probably have like food or something along those lines to restore our health. So that to me is a big deal, because obviously if you're using this guy fully upgraded in nightmare mode per se, you could come along and, instead of having to pull him or possibly lose him, you could just start initiating your airstrike ability, maybe in retreat even, and restore your health. Kind of take care of business that way. That said, I actually really do like this path. Up top, wait, what did I just do? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I was looking at the computer and I just heard some craziness going on. The other path, Storm Bomber, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. It's like the 8 to 12 damage upon impact 19 times, and the second edition of that's 10 to 15. In all honesty, I mean, the way he can shoot off the football bomb really fast anyway, and then if you hold it down, you're going to do the super bomb, 85 to 128. And the thing is, if I remember correctly, Storm Bomber only works for the super bomb. So like if I did that, it would be still storm clouding. There he is. Okay, I was looking for my other one. I don't think the standard bombs do that. If that's the case for beginners, I think I would probably recommend you go with Squad Leader. We're at 16 minutes now. I've dropped frames on this. That's unbelievable. Anyway, well, that's not a good thing. I probably won't pull that figure in here then, but I'm going to go ahead and end this. I don't really know why it's dropping frames. It should be happy. Anyway, that's it. That's the Squad Leader path. Like I was saying, I think I might recommend it for beginners, probably anyone that prefers that attack. I feel like base upgrades get the football bomb going pretty dadgum good. If you're a big fan of the football bomb, or you hate the tertiary attack, or just simply don't use it, then I would obviously suggest you go with Storm Bomber there. But I'll go ahead and quit rambling here, since I realize that I'm running over on the commentary now. So as always, thanks for watching. Take that link at the top of the video description box. It will take you to a post on the website solely dedicated to Boomjet. You'll see his damage numbers. You'll see all the videos to check out all his paths, and I think it'll really help you out. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching. I will catch you back here as we will check out his Ace Gunner path on the bottom end.